A wise person once remarked, "The unexamined mind is a battlefield, the examined mind a fortress." This Stoic perspective invites us to delve into the intricate workings of our own consciousness, particularly the interplay between our conscious and subconscious minds. While ancient Stoics didn't use modern psychological terms, their teachings deeply address these concepts, albeit through different lenses. They understood that much of our suffering stems from reactions driven by impulses and unexamined beliefs, the very domain of what we now call the subconscious. The conscious mind, the lighthouse of reason. Imagine your conscious mind as a lighthouse. It stands tall, surveying the present moment, illuminated by the light of reason and immediate awareness. This is where we make deliberate decisions, engage in logical thought, and process sensory input. When you choose to read these words, when you solve a problem, or when you intentionally respond to a situation, your conscious mind is at work. It is the seat of our deliberate choices, our moment-to-moment judgments, and our active reasoning. For the Stoic, cultivating this conscious mind means sharpening our faculties of judgment, distinguishing between what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, reactions, and what is not, external events, other people's opinions. It is the domain where we apply the disciplines of assent, desire, and action, carefully evaluating our perceptions, aligning our desires with what is natural and virtuous, and acting with purpose and goodwill. The subconscious mind, the deep ocean currents. Beneath the illuminated surface of the conscious mind lies the vast, often unseen, expanse of the subconscious. This is akin to the deep ocean currents, powerful, persistent, and largely beyond our immediate awareness, yet profoundly influencing the surface. The subconscious mind houses our ingrained habits, our deeply held beliefs, both rational and irrational, our past experiences, and our automatic emotional responses. It's the repository of everything we've learned, felt, and absorbed without conscious deliberation. For the Stoic, these are the impressions that often arise unbidden, carrying with them judgments and urges. When you react instinctively to an insult with anger, or feel an irrational fear of public speaking, these are often the currents of the subconscious at play, driving your conscious responses. These automatic reactions, if unexamined, can easily lead us astray from the path of reason and virtue. The Stoic's task: bridging the divide. The core task for a Stoic, then, is to bridge the divide between these two realms, to bring the illumination of the conscious mind to the depths of the subconscious. This isn't about eradicating the subconscious, which is impossible and undesirable, but about reprogramming it. It's about ensuring that the deep currents flow in alignment with reason and virtue, rather than against them. The power of assent, intercepting impressions. Central to this bridging process is the Stoic concept of assent. When an impression, a thought, an image, a feeling arises from the subconscious, our conscious mind has a critical moment to intervene. We are not compelled to agree with every impression. We can pause, examine it, and decide whether to give our assent, our agreement or approval, to its validity and the actions it suggests. For example, if an impression of anger arises, instead of immediately lashing out, the Stoic consciously asks, is this anger a rational response? Is it within my control? Does it serve a virtuous purpose? By repeatedly withholding assent from irrational or unvirtuous impressions, we begin to weaken their hold on the subconscious. Habituation, reshaping the deep currents. This conscious filtering, when practiced consistently, becomes a powerful form of habituation. Just as repeated physical actions build muscle memory, repeated conscious choices build mental pathways. When we consistently choose calm over anger, reason over fear, and acceptance over frustration, these responses begin to sink into the subconscious. They become the new default currents. The Stoics believed in rigorous daily practices, meditation, journaling, negative visualization, reflecting on virtues, precisely because these are conscious exercises designed to reshape the deeper layers of the mind. They are mental drills to embed virtuous habits and rational thought patterns into the very fabric of our being. Premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum, preparing the subconscious. Another powerful Stoic tool that works on the subconscious is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves consciously contemplating potential misfortunes or difficulties. By imagining and rehearsing our rational, virtuous response to these events before they happen, we desensitize the subconscious to their potential shock. When a real-life misfortune then occurs, the subconscious is less likely to trigger an overwhelming emotional reaction because it has already practiced a rational response. This preemptive mental rehearsal minimizes the instinctive, often detrimental, emotional surge from the subconscious, living in accordance with nature, harmonizing both minds. Ultimately, the Stoic goal of living in accordance with nature encompasses the harmonization of our conscious and subconscious minds. It means aligning our automatic responses and deep-seated beliefs, subconscious with the dictates of reason and virtue, conscious. When our inner world is coherent, when what we consciously believe and strive for is supported by our unconscious habits and reactions, we achieve a profound sense of tranquility, ataraxia, and inner flourishing, eudaimonia. This harmony allows us to navigate life's challenges with composure, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively, and truly living as rational beings in a complex world. The examined mind indeed becomes an unassailable fortress, impervious to the chaos of external events, because its internal architecture is robust and aligned.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you.